Ogoja, only one person, sir.
They are only one person?
Yes, sir.
But when you kept you, how many of you?
We are 5 of us, but some they missed roads, some we are killed.
Escape, escape, they are coming, they are coming, they are coming. Run!
From when I was a kid till now, I've been hearing a story and reading a lot of books about Nigerian Biafran civil war. But the question is, what transpires the war between Nigerian and Biafra? And where do the Biafran reside during all this time of chaos? Do you want to know? Let me take you back to 1967. In 1960, Britain, the colonial power, granted independence to Nigeria, a diverse country with hundreds of ethnic groups. But at a time, Nigeria is dominated by Hausa people in the northern region, Yorubas in the western region, Igbos in the eastern region. And it wasn't long before the new nation, Nigeria, was plunged into political and ethnic turmoil. This involved two military takeovers in 1966, and soon this tension led to the killing of thousands of minority Igbos, even in the northern Nigeria.
So in the southeast, a military officer called Emeka Ojukwu declared the independence of the Republic of Biafra on behalf of the Igbo people. But Nigeria would not accept this, and on the 6th of July 1967, civil war broke out.
But before the war broke out, on 30th May 1967, Enugu was declared the capital of the Republic of Biafra. After Enugu was captured by Nigerian armed forces, the Biafran capital was moved to Umuahia. This place is currently called the OJUKWU Bunker.
Welcome to OJUKWU Bunker.
Right now we are at OJUKWU Bunker. We are here to document the great history that this place holds. If you are someone that loves learning new things every day and someone that loves history, this place is for you and this video is for you. Stay tuned and let me take you to explore the great history that this historical edifice holds. Let's go.
Building that was standing here, which was the Biafran State House. Originally it was Dr. Michael Okpara's personal building as the Premier of Eastern Region. You can call it the Premier's Lodge. For the Premier. But it was because of the Civil War that he decided to donate the house to the government of Biafra, for them to use it as Biafran State House officially, and also as an administrative house for the sovereign state of Biafra. Because while the war continued, time came when Umuahia was facing a serious threat, and that necessitated the building of the bunker. That was why they decided to build the bunker as quickly as possible. So you can imagine the structure, the size, the quality work done there only within 90 days. They have to tell you how serious they were, how hardworking they were, how serious and how focused they were to make sure everything is put in place in order to protect the Biafran leaders during the Nigerian Civil War. Okpara, the man that donated this building to the government of Biafra in 1968, while the war was still going on, because Umuahia happened to be the second headquarters of Biafra after the fall of Enugu. Furthermore, we have the two leaders of the Civil War. We have General Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, the Biafran head of state, and General Yakubu Gowon, who was the head of state. The Biafran cabinet is here, map of Nigeria and Biafra, you can see there. The map of Biafra is also shown here. With the towns that were not captured, Aba, Olo, Owerri, and Olo, in the middle. After June of 1968, those three towns were still intact.
Okay, that is what in Untold.
After June 1969, that is the situation of the Biafran town of Biafran as a nation.
Okay.
We have some of the weapons here. The heavy artillery gun was imported for Nigerian soldiers, and the Biafrans also imported the Biafran replay, known as the Biafran mosquitoes and Biafran mini-coin play as well. There, that is the Ubunigwe.
Wow.
The Biafran landmine.
Wow.
The OJUKWU bunker.
Wow.
They were manufactured locally by the Biafran engineers and scientists.
Wow.
Under the supervision of Dr. Felix Orawa during the Nigerian Civil War. As they were working as a team, the unit known as Research and Production Unit of Biafra. So there were people in charge, there were the members in charge of the production of Ubunigwe and various weapons that were made locally. Those people over there, you see some of the Nigerian soldiers, some of the activities during the Civil War. Now, Nigerian soldiers trying their hands on the general people's machine gun. Nigerian soldiers using their van as cover. Nigerian soldiers protecting their Land Rover, and the Nigerian soldiers firing assorted weapons that were surrendered by Biafran soldiers. Yes. These are war captives and war victims. The Biafran soldier was captured by Nigerian soldiers. Nigerian soldier captured by Biafran soldiers. Biafran civilians were also captured and tortured by Nigerian soldiers. Below here you have members of the Biafran Boys Company who were also recruited into the Biafran army by conscription. Here in 1969, the 3rd of September, it was discovered that one of the Nigerian soldiers purposefully killed one of the Igbo prisoners at OJUKWU West. This is Lieutenant Lamode, a Nigerian soldier, who intentionally committed a war crime of the killing of one of the Biafran war prisoners. And it was a serious crime that led to his execution.
Okay, so if you kill
a war prisoner,
that means they will have to kill you.
It's considered a war crime.
Wow.
it's considered a war crime.
Wow.
Looking at this, if the soldier is not lucky enough, it may end up in firing squad.
Okay.
Execution.
Just like this way.
Execution by firing squad. The Nigerian soldiers they are ready to carry out the firing squad against one of the soldiers that committed the war crime.
So I want to understand, Nigerian soldiers were killing their own.
The Nigerian soldier, the man is guilty already. The man is found guilty and was sentenced to death. He was court-martialed and found guilty. And was condemned already. So Nigerian soldiers have to deal with it. Because the international war observers came in and to intervene. They saw what when it happened. And they were the people that reported the matter. It is inhuman and act of genocide. These are effects of war. The effects of war include the death of a mercenary bloc from Sweden. He was fighting on the Nigerian side, he was fighting for Biafra, supported Biafra, and was hired by the Biafran nation to fight. But during the Civil War, when federal soldiers invaded Calabar, they captured him and shot him. It's a Biafran camouflage. That's a famous incident of what happened during the Abagana sector war. Abagana, Anambra State. There was heavy war there that led to the death of so many Nigerian soldiers.
So they were ambushed.
Yes, they met with the Biafran ambush. They met with the Biafran ambush, who disorganized them and killed so many of them. It was only Murtala Muhammad that escaped. That was free. See what Kwashoko did to Biafran children and mothers because of hunger and starvation. There was blockage of food supply. That caused shortage of food and hunger and starvation. That made children to die. Suffer Kwashoko, and many of them died at the refugee camp. They were dying in their thousands. At this point, some Biafran children were early fled to Gabon. Some did not brought back. Finally, when General OJUKWU left Biafra for Ivory Coast on exile, the acting head of state, General Effiong, was advised to go and hand over Biafra back to Nigeria government. Yes, and they had this meeting in Newi, where Honorable Olusegun Obasanjo was called to come and represent Nigeria government in their first meeting. The background, they have Lieutenant General Philip Effiong and Sir Louis Mbanefo, the Chief Justice of Biafra, and Mr. U.N. Akpan. They are all there. The second meeting was in Lagos with General Yakubu Gowon, where he received them and had a warm handshake with them. He disclosed the intention and he was welcome.
This is when the war has started. They have started negotiating about the
negotiation for ceasefire. Negotiation for ceasefire. And this was their last meeting. Their last meeting that helped them to agree and to stop the civil war in Lagos. January 15th, 1970. January 15th, 1970. This was their last meeting that brought the war to an end. When General Yakubu Gowon received them and they all smiled and had to succumb.
After the war lasted for how many years?
2.5 years. 30 months. 30 months. That was the meeting that brought the war to an end, that led them to accept to welcome back Biafra into Nigerian fold as part of Nigeria as brother for the upkeep of Nigeria. And Gowon incidentally made the statement that the war has ended and ended no victor, no vanquished, that there was no loser and there was no winner. And that calls for great celebration at the end of the Civil War. Here we have a Nigerian soldier hugging a Biafran soldier, and it's a mark of joy.
That the conclusion is that there is no loser, there was no loser.
And the popular saying, no victor, no victor.
These soldiers were at Anambra State. They ran to the Biafran airport at Bulu to express their gratitude.
Are these Biafran soldiers?
Nigerian soldiers. But then Nigerian soldiers were scattered everywhere.
So how did the Nigerian soldiers break into Biafra? Where was their route? Where did they come?
Nigerian soldiers were, it's a war, and as you know, they were large in number. They were so great, and some of them have already known the routes and the boundaries and the ways that lead to some of the Biafran towns. So initially, they knew Enugu was the headquarters of Biafra, of Eastern region then. So it was very easy for them to conquer Enugu, to capture Enugu. They came in from there, they continued to advance. And they were being paid heavily and they were working very hard. I remember they used to say, capture Enugu, capture Umuahia, capture Aba, double pay, and they maintained it. Yes, capture Umuahia, double pay. Umuahia failed in 1968. That was around March. And they started building the bunker around April to June. Then gradually, Aba followed suit. At last, they captured Umuahia, which was the last Biafran town to fall. So we see Nigerian students celebrating the end of the Civil War. The war lasted for 2.5 years. The Biafran children, the remnants of Biafra, Biafran ladies, we are also celebrating the end of the Civil War.
This means the war was officially fought at Aba. How come?
Officially fought.
Yes.
And it was not only in Aba. You know, they captured Umuahia before Aba. They came through Afikpo, Kotekpene, then through from Kotekpene to, you understand? But before then, they have Umuahia failed before Aba, according to the map there.
This is the road to the bunker. We're not heading to the bunker. As you can see, there are so many people that used to come here for sightseeing every day, almost every day. So, this is the entrance to the bunker. This is the entrance to the bunker. That is the main thing that we came here to do. So, we're about to enter inside this corner to go and see how this bunker looks like. So, let's go.
We have the entrance to the bunker here. The original name was Subterranean Office of the government of Biafra, and the chief engineer there, Engineer OJUKWU, was a man that instigated the team that built the bunker, while it took them 90 days, which is 3 months, to put the bunker in order. So the bunker was built within 90 days, like I said. The depth is 26.9 feet. The statement and the information concerning the bunker is explicit here, as it was donated to the government, to the head of station in 2006 by General OJUKWU himself, when the head of station as at then paid him a courtesy visit in Newi. Now that is where he supplied this information, which is the first class of the first hand information concerning the bunker, as you can see. So that is it. We also have the Voice of Biafran bunker at Ubunchara, where we have the War Museum proper, the National War Museum complex is there at the other side of it, the other side of the town. Some of the builders are still alive, but some of them passed on. So they did a very nice work here. The bunker contains 2 escape routes, a bedroom, toilet and bathroom, kitchen store. The dining room is there, the conference room. Of course, where they used to have their secret meetings, which was the main target and the main focus for the building of the bunker. Was their main aim for them to have a suitable place of meetings where nobody will see them and have their meetings and dialogue and everything concerning the upkeep of Biafra and the way forward for the Republic of Biafra. So once again, you are welcome. As you have seen it all. At the entrance, if you enter from here, you come out from the escape routes down there. There are two escape routes. The tower you see in the middle and the one by the left. And the escape routes that if you climb any of them from the bunker, you will likely come out of the bunker through it. Now we are going down. The depth of the bunker is 26.9 feet. And it was built within 90 days. These things are ventilation.
So what year was it?
Event. The bunker was built in 1968. 68 between April to June. The war was going on already. It was because Umuahia became the next capital of Biafra that made them to build a bunker to protect their leaders. In order to protect the Biafran leaders, they had to build it, and it was used as a hideout. We are going down more.
I mean, this is more like right here.
The tunnel. Down.
Wow.
Here, this is the bunker proper. We have the plan of the bunker. The plan was drawn by Mr. Frank Mbanefo, the team person. To make sure this bunker is ready within 90 days, which is 3 months, between April to June 68, sorry. So it was a kind of hideout to protect their leaders, their important visitors, and also protect them as a place of meetings. So they were using this place as a secret meetings, a place of secret meetings. We have the bunker is a 2-bedroom flat. We have the bedroom, the dining room, and the conference room. Over here we have the toilet and bathroom, the kitchen, and the store. It's there. So if you move towards the other side of it, you are going to see one of the escape routes and the one cell by the left. Okay. Let's see the rooms. This is the bedroom. This is the dining room and the conference room. This is the conference room. We have the Biafran safe where they save their money and documents. And these are photographs of Biafran leaders of sorts. The first person there is Dr. Francis Akanebian, who was the governor for the then Eastern region. Followed to him is the great writer, Dr. Cyprian Ekwensi, who was the Minister for Orientation Service in Biafra. We have Professor Kenneth Onwukadike, who happened to be the first Nigerian Vice Chancellor at the University of Ibadan. Next to him is Dr. Pius Okigbo, the great economist in Biafra. the man that wrote the Nigerian report and presented to General Yakubu Gowon in 1975 after the Civil War. Dr. Pius Okibu from Ojoto, Anambra State. Over here we have Dr. Michael Okpara. Dr. Michael Okpara was a premier of Eastern region, OJUKWU's top advisor, and the man that donated his personal building to the government of Biafra to be used as a Biafran state house. Professor Chino Achebe, the great writer, was the information minister in Biafra, while Dr. Sisi Modiekun was the commissioner for home affairs in Biafra, the man who was in charge of the importation of arms in Biafra, rifles to the Biafran government. And the last, he was not the only one that ran away. Many of them were. He put up a bad report against himself. He sabotaged the Biafran government at the end of the Civil War. We have General Chukwuemeka OJUKWU, the Biafran head of state, the Biafran hero, the Biafran general, the number one citizen of Biafra, the Ezigbo Gburugburu, the Ikemba one of Newi, of the blessed memory. Then these are the few leaders who exhibited here, not quite all. There are more of them. Men like Mr. Akpan, A.U. Akpan, the Secretary to the Government of Biafra. His portrait is not here, but there are also prominent men in Biafra. You see the second escape route. That's another plan for this sector, the bunker. Second plan. The man that drew the plan was Mr. Frank Imanefo. Mr. Frank Imanefo. With pencil. That was the affordable material. From here, we will see the second escape route. See the second escape route. Outside.
What are these pipes? Gas pipe?
Ventilation shafts.
Ventilation shaft. Wow, this building looks like something that was. The pattern of construction is just so perfect.
Yes, it's perfect.
The plan to escape routes just in case they are ever attacked.
Watch it. Watch. This is the first escape route from where they take the prisoners into the cell. The two escape routes were always open each time they have meeting here, so that if there's an attack, it will be easy for them to go out. Hence, the environment was still bushy and there was no fence. They were sure to escape without any harm. Fear. That's escape route. Of course, we allow visitors to climb it on their own if any of them is interested in going out through there.
Haba! Escape! They are coming! Run! Bro, the brothers are still very strong.
Hey! Finally, we have escaped! They are coming! Yeah! Guys! Hey, we escaped! Okay, guys, I'm so marveled about this architectural masterpiece. How? How were they able to build this place under the space of 30 days, just 30 days, 3 months? And it's a post-Civil War preservation center that people usually come to relax themselves. And over there, you will see some people that are there doing some organizational meetings. People used to come here with their family and loved ones just for sightseeing and other things. And the environment is so serene. The environment is so cool, serene, and there are green grasses everywhere. Children can play around there. And on top of this place that I'm standing is the tunnel. The tunnel is under this place. So this shows the ingenuity of Nigerians, and they are diligent in everything that they are doing. I give them one salute. I give the Biafrans salute for this thing that they built. I say very wonderful masterpiece. It's so massive. So guys, if you enjoyed this wonderful video, kindly give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel, comment and share for others to watch. Just hit the subscription button. It will not cost you anything. Just hit the subscription button. See you on my next video. Peace.